Hey guys, the next end of the year list on my lineup for you is looking forward to the future, and it comes at the request of Patreon supporter Evan Lee. Right now we're talking about new directors well worth keeping an eye on next year and also beyond. After the success of A Star is Born, Bradley Cooper is just an obvious pick here, but I've also got 5 other names that I want to make sure are on your radars, and the first one on my list is Bo Burnham, director of 8th Grade. Just give me more from Bo Burnham right now. He's found such great success as a YouTube personality, musician, and comedian, and now you can add feature film director to the list because his first feature, 8th Grade, is easily one of the best coming-of-age stories I have seen in years. It didn't really come as a surprise to me that he nails a number of the comedic beats throughout the film, but what really does make his work stand out is how his love and his understanding and his respect for his main character just radiates off the screen. If he takes those qualities with him to his next movie, I'm pretty much convinced that he could probably tell a raw, moving story about just about anything he wants. This next entry on my list now is a little bit of a late entry for me, and it was because, for whatever ridiculous reason, I didn't prioritize watching the movie Revenge this year, but I finally did catch it, and it is one wild ride. It's packed with action, suspense, and some excellent makeup effects, but the reason director Cora Lee Farage, I believe her name is pronounced, is on my list is because of how she takes it all and elevates it. This movie is just bubbling over with style and truly stunning camera choices. There are just so many gorgeous, highly effective design choices here that I feel pretty confident in saying that no one could have directed this movie quite like Farage did. Now, for my number 3 on this list, I am moving over to Ari Aster for Hereditary. I had to have him on my lineup here. If you did catch my Hereditary review, you know that maybe I wasn't the biggest fan of the ending, and that kind of threw off my review a little, but there is still no denying that Hereditary is a very well-crafted film. Yet another one on this list that I just can't believe is a first feature. He's just a master of that slow burn vibe and building suspense, and he also knows how exactly to best support his cast and their performances. He knows just when to let the camera sit and let their terror and intensity just fill the frame. I can't wait to see what he does with his next movie, Midsummer, something he's described as an apocalyptic breakup movie. Just give it to me now. I am so excited to see what he does next. Next now, I have got the director of the movie Searching, Anish Shaganti. He really just knocks it out of the park with that screen life format, and I can't quite believe what he achieved in terms of making it such a suspenseful piece, but with so many intimate details, so much family history there. It's just such effective filmmaking, and similar to what I said about Bo Burnham, those qualities in Searching suggest that Shaganti could take what he did with this story using this format and just apply that thoughtful precision to just about any film out there. And speaking of which, if you guys saw my Collider.com article, you know that I was recently on the set of his next film, Run, and getting to see him work alongside one of my favorite actors out there, Sarah Paulson, it was just such a wonderful experience, and I've got really, really high hopes for him and just that entire team working on that film. Now, though, I am wrapping up my list, and I'm going to wrap it up with mid-90s director Jonah Hill. I'm going to bring back the word raw for this one because I think that's probably one of the best descriptors for his directorial debut, mid-90s. The movie can be a little tough to watch at points, but it worked really well for me because it feels so honest and because Hill and his cast do just such a great job pulling you into the character's lifestyle, their group of friends, to the point at which you really feel like you're right in the middle of it with all of them. I just can't wait to see more from Hill and really more from every single person I just listed. And there's so many more directors out there well worth keeping an eye on. So, you know what? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section below. Drop some of your suggestions for directors to watch next year and beyond right there. Before I sign off, another thank you to Evan for this great video suggestion. Guys, keep an eye out for more end of the year content. I'm working on it right now. You're going to see it real soon on this YouTube channel.